25 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater and large hail greater than 3/4 inch diameter. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Large hail could result in structural damage. The severe thunderstorms will remain over mainly open waters. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes.
Double header question mark?
This is the NOAA Weather Radio KEC 60 in Milwaukee. The National Weather Service in Milwaukee-Sullivan has issued a special marine warning for Lake Michigan near shore and open waters to mid-lake from North Point Lake, Wisconsin to Winthrop Harbor, Illinois, until 5:45 p.m. At 3:46 p.m., an area of severe thunderstorms was located near Pleasant Prairie and Union Grove, moving east at 25 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater and large hail greater than 3/4 inch diameter. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Large hail could result in structural damage. The severe thunderstorms will remain over mainly open waters. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes.
Yeah, we got that.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4:15 p.m. in central Walworth, western Racine, and northwestern Kenosha counties. At 3:46 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Browns Lake, or 10 miles northeast of Lake Geneva, moving east at 35 miles an hour. Hazard, 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Rochester, Browns Lake, Bonners Lake, Eagle Lake, Burlington, Waterford, and Kansasville. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. An area of strong thunderstorms will affect Walworth and Rock counties through 4 p.m. At 3:06 p.m., strong thunderstorms were clustered near Whitewater and Janesville, moving east at 25 miles an hour. Winds in excess of 40 miles an hour and hail up to nickel size are possible with these storms. Locations impacted include Janesville, Lloyd, Whitewater, Elkhorn, Delavan, Lake Geneva, Milton, Edgerton, Evansville, East Troy, Williams Bay, Genoa City, Walworth, Clinton, Fontana on Geneva Lake, Sharon, Darien, Orfordville, Footville, and Como. Frequent cloud-to-ground lightning and heavy rain are occurring with these storms. Lightning can strike 10 miles away from a thunderstorm. Seek a safe shelter inside a building or vehicle. Storms may intensify, so be certain to monitor local radio stations and available television stations for additional information and possible warnings from the National Weather Service. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 9 p.m. for south central and southeastern Wisconsin. A line of strong thunderstorms will affect Milwaukee, Racine, southeastern Waukesha, and Kenosha counties. At 3:23 p.m., radar indicated strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Mukwonago to Gages Lake. Movement was northeast at 40 miles an hour. Winds in excess of 30 miles an hour and hail up to penny size are possible with these storms. Locations impacted include Milwaukee, Kenosha, Racine, Waukesha, West Nellis, Wauwatosa, New Lynn, Brookfield, Creekfield, Oak Creek, Mount Pleasant, Muskego, South Milwaukee, Pleasant Prairie, Cudahy, Whitefish Bay, Greendale, St. Francis, Hales Corners, and Mukwonago. Frequent cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with these storms.
Changed her Wi-Fi, so
Lightning can strike 10 miles away from a thunderstorm. Seek a safe shelter inside a building or vehicle. These storms may intensify, so be certain to monitor local radio stations and available television stations for additional information and possible warnings from the National Weather Service. If you are on or near Lake Michigan or other inland lakes, get out of the water and move indoors or inside a vehicle. Remember, lightning can strike out to 10 miles from the parent thunderstorm. If you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Move to safe shelter now. has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 305, effective until 9 p.m. This watch includes the following counties in Wisconsin: Dane, Greene, Jefferson, Kenosha, Milwaukee, Racine, Rock, Walworth,
Alright,
and
so we're having a bit of a
Waukesha,
break
and the
right now.
nearshore waters from North Point Lighthouse to Wind Point, nearshore waters from Wind Point to Winthrop Harbor, Illinois,
So much for a
from
break.
North Point Light to Wind Point, Wisconsin, 5 nautical miles offshore to mid-lake, Lake Michigan from Wind Point, Wisconsin to Winthrop Harbor, Illinois, 5 nautical miles offshore to mid-lake, Lake Michigan from Winthrop Harbor to Wilmette Harbor, Illinois, 5 nautical miles offshore to mid-lake, and Winthrop Harbor to Wilmette Harbor, Illinois, and the following counties in Illinois: Boone, Lake, McHenry, and Winnebago. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. This is the NOAA weather radio KEC 60 in Milwaukee. The National Weather Service in Milwaukee Sullivan has issued a special marine warning for Lake Michigan near shore and open waters to mid-lake from North Point Lake, Wisconsin to Winthrop Harbor, Illinois, until 5:45 p.m. At 3:46 p.m., an area of severe thunderstorms was located near Pleasant Prairie and moving east at 25 knots. Hazard: wind gusts 34 knots or greater and large hail greater than 3/4 inch diameter. Source: radar. Impact: small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Large hail could result in structural damage. The severe thunderstorms will remain over mainly open waters. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4:15 p.m. for east central Walworth, western Racine, and northwestern Kenosha counties. At 3:46 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Browns Lake, or 10 miles northeast of Lake Geneva, moving east at 35 miles an hour. Hazard: 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source: radar indicated. Impact: hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Rochester, Browns Lake, Bonner's Lake, Eagle Lake, Burlington, Waterford, and Kansasville. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
Severe T-storms. This afternoon it literally says severe T-storms.
At 3:06 p.m., strong thunderstorms were
Severe T-storms and then severe thunderstorms and partly cloudy. See, even on the 70 forecast it says
miles an hour as hail and
severe.
typical signs are possible with these storms. Locations impacted include Janesville, Beloit, Whitewater, Elkhorn, Delavan, Lake Geneva, Milton, Edgerton, Evansville, East Troy, Williams Bay, Genoa City, Walworth, Clinton,
severe
Fontana,
thunderstorms.
Geneva Lake, Sharon, Darien, Orfordville, Footville, and Como. Frequent cloud-to-ground lightning and heavy rain are occurring with these storms. Lightning can strike 10 miles away from a thunderstorm. Seek a safe shelter inside a building or vehicle. Storms may intensify, so be certain to monitor local radio stations and available television stations for additional information and possible warnings from the National Weather Service. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 9 p.m. for south central and southeastern Wisconsin. A line of strong thunderstorms will affect Milwaukee, Racine, southeastern Waukesha, and Kenosha counties. At 3:23 p.m., radar indicated strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Mukwonago to Gages Lake. Movement was northeast at 40 miles an hour. Winds in excess of 30 miles an hour and hail up to penny size are possible with these storms. Locations impacted include Milwaukee, Kenosha, Racine, Waukesha, West Allis, Wautosa, New Berlin, Brookfield, Greenfield, Oak Creek, Mount Pleasant, Muskego, South Milwaukee, Pleasant Prairie,
See how dark it is? It
Whitefish
shouldn't be
Bay,
this dark.
Greendale, St. Francis,
Because we're
Hales
under
Corners, and Mukwonago.
Thunderstorm.
Frequent cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with these storms. Lightning can strike 10 miles away from a thunderstorm. Seek a safe shelter inside a building or vehicle. These storms may intensify, so be certain to monitor local radio stations and available television stations for additional information and possible warnings from the National Weather Service. If you are on or near Lake Michigan or other inland lakes, get out of the water and move indoors or inside a vehicle. Remember, lightning can strike out to 10 miles from the parent thunderstorm. If you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Move to safe shelter now. Do not be caught on the water in a thunderstorm. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect.
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna go inside now. So,
The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 305, effective until 9 p.m. This watch includes the following counties in Wisconsin: Vane, Greene, Jefferson, Kenosha, Milwaukee, Racine, Rock, Wallward, and Waukesha, and the following: nearshore waters from North Point Lighthouse to Wind Point, nearshore waters from Wind Point to Winthrop Harbor, Illinois, Lake Michigan from North Point Light to Wind Point, Wisconsin, 5 nautical miles offshore to Mid-Lake, Lake Michigan from Wind Point, Wisconsin to Winthrop Harbor, Illinois, 5 nautical miles offshore to Mid-Lake, Lake Michigan from Winthrop Harbor to Wilmette Harbor, Illinois, 5 nautical